Hi guys, in this video we will discuss the answers with regards to your assessment in property, plant, and equipment part 1. Okay? Start tayo. Number 1, capitalizable make ready. Cost related to a new machine does not include. Okay? Anong term niya dito na ginamit? Capitalizable make ready. Ibig sabihin, make ready, hindi pa nagagamit yung asset. Ibig sabihin, anong tawag doon? You will just bring the asset in its present condition. Okay? Ang tinatanong niya, initial measurement ng PPE mo or ng asset mo o ng new machine mo. Okay? So, ang initial measurement ng PPE is generally includes your cost in bringing the asset or all costs in bringing the asset in its present condition. Ano pa? Net of discounts, di ba? Regardless of taken or not, dinededuct natin yun, di ba? So, sino dito yung mga costs related in bringing the asset in its present condition? Basta ang tatandaan mo, huwag kang malilito kahit anong cost yan. Basta ginamit mo or ginastos mo, in-incur mo in bringing the asset in its present condition. O lahat ng cost naman or expenses na ginastos mo, once na na-install na yung asset sa present condition, hindi na yon capitalizable. Nakuha mo? Okay, restoration cost related to the machine, syempre kasama cost yan eh. Installation cost related to the machine, syempre kasama yan, i-install mo pa lang, ibig sabihin hindi mo pa na-prepare yung asset in its present condition. Tama? Taxes related to the machine during the make ready period. Ano daw? Make ready pa lang, hindi pa nare-ready, hindi mo pa nagagamit. So capitalizable siya. Ito, depreciation on the machine during the make ready period. Hindi pa man nagagamit, pero kasi ang depreciation din, expense yan. Kaya ang problema, depreciation. Ang depreciation, hindi yan kinakapitalize. Tama? Ang ginagawa natin dyan, dinededuct natin yan to determine the subsequent measurement of the PPE. Ang hinahanap lang naman natin dito yung capitalizable cost initially. So, ang best answer does not include delta. Okay, number 2, under the principles of PAS 16, property, plant, and equipment, which of the following should be included in the cost of an equipment of property, plant, and equipment? Ulitin natin yung mga cost in bringing the asset in its present condition, mga cost before, di ba? Bago ma-install yung asset. Okay? So, initial delivery, kasama siya. Initial delivery, a portion general overhead cost. Okay, meron ka ng overhead cost. So, ibig sabihin, ginagamit mo na yung asset. Tama? Kasi nag-re-incur ka na ng overhead cost. So, hindi siya kasama. Cost of training staff on the new asset. Training staff, ibig sabihin, ready na siya para gamitin. Nagtitrain ka na ng staff eh. So, yung paggastos mo doon or yung ginagastos mo sa training nila, okay, hindi kasama. Installation and assembly cost, syempre hindi mo pa magagamit kasi hindi pa na-install. So, cost before yan. Okay? So, best answer is letter Bravo, 1 and 4. Now, number 3. Plant assets purchased on a long-term credit contracts should be accounted for at. Okay. Ano yung concept natin with regards to the purchase of the asset tapos gumamit ka ng instruments? Okay? So, anong priority natin? Fair market value of the asset received, tama? Ano pa? Yung pangalawang priority, fair market value of the instruments issued. Kaya lang dito wala kang makikitang fair value. Okay? Ang makikita mo, to, anong tawag doon? Makikita mo, future amount of future payment, total value of the future payment. Okay? So, saan dito yung best answer natin with regards to the exchange when you issue instruments naman in acquiring PPE. Okay? Eh, ano yan eh? Long-term credit. So, generally, pag umutang tayo, ang ginagamit natin to determine its current value or present value, yung parang as if fair market value niya, eh yung present value of the future payment. Anong present value? Yung total payments, okay, so magkakaroon ka ng total payments, di ba? So, ano yung value niya for today, okay? Kuha mo ba yun? Kaya present value. Meron akong total future payments na ganitong amount. Magkano yung present value niya ngayon? Okay? Yun yung i-consider natin as a fair value of the instrument issued. Choice letter, Charlie, with regards to debt. Okay? So kung shares of stock naman yung inisyo mo, syempre fair market value of the shares. Okay? Dahil dito, credit, ang as if fair value niya is yung present value of the future payment. So choice Charlie tayo dyan. Number 4, the cost of land typically includes the purchase price and all of the following costs. Hanapin natin yung cost prior in bringing the asset in its present condition, okay? Or cost in bringing the asset in its present condition. So yung mga cost before, once na na-install mo na, hindi na siya capitalizable, okay? So sino dito? So si A, grading, filling, draining, and clearing costs, ginagastos natin yan in bringing the asset or bringing the land in its present condition. Tama? Street lights, sewers, drainage system, costs included in special assessment. Siyempre kasama yan. Ito, private driveways and parking lots. Hindi. Kasi ano na yan, land improvement na yan. So hindi siya part ng cost of land. Okay, assumption of any liens or mortgage on the property, yes. Kasama siya sa cost of land. Okay? Ito kasi, private driveways and parking lots, hindi na siya land improvements na yan. Okay? So choice letter Charlie. Number 5, property, plant, and equipment items which are subject to any provision for depreciation or reduction in value should be valued in the balance sheet by adding to the actual price paid any excess expenses incidental to its acquisition. Alam na natin yan, okay? Which of the following costs might be included in such incidental expenses and are to be capitalized as part of the machinery? Installation, cost delivery and handling, cost site preparation, okay? Ano pa? Professional fees. Lahat sila kasama. Ginastos mo kasi in bringing the asset in its present condition. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, number 6. NBA company exchange merchandise that costs 24,000 and normally sold for 36,000 for a new delivery truck with a list price of 40,000. The delivery truck should be recorded on NBA's books at, ano naman to, exchange transaction. Pag merong exchange transaction, anong hierarchy natin? Sa pag-recognize ng cost, fair market value of the asset given up, tama, fair market value of the asset received, tama, and kung wala yung fair market values natin, carrying book value of the asset given up. So dito, sabi dito, na in-exchange mo daw. So ang give up mo, yung 24,000, normally sold. So meaning to say, normally sold siya for 36,000. Generally, pag nagbebenta ka, di ba binebenta mo siya at its current fair market value. Okay? So, malamang sa hindi, yung selling price mo dyan, equivalent for its fair value. So, ano ang sagot natin dyan? Fair value of the asset given up, which is choice letter Charlie, 36,000. Okay, number 7, when a plant asset is acquired by issuance of common stock, the cost of the plant assets properly measured by the, okay, anong priority natin dyan? Fair value of the asset received. Tama? Pero wala tayong fair value of the asset received. Ano yung susunod na priority? Fair value of the instrument issued. So, choice letter delta, market value of the stock. Okay, number 8, when a closely held corporation issues preferred stock for land, the land should be recorded at, ni priority natin, fair value of the asset received. Ano yung asset received mo dito? Land. So, meron siyang choice. Letter D, fair value of the land. Okay, tayo dyan. Number 9, fire insurance on building being constructed. Okay, is an example of, okay, kino-construct pa lang yung building. So, yung lahat ng directly attributable expenses, bringing the asset in its present condition, kinakapitalize natin. Tama? So, ano siya? Capital expenditure. Yes. No. Hindi pa siya revenue expenditure. Tama? So, kinakapitalize pa natin lahat ng cost dito. Okay? Di pa naman nagagawa eh. Okay, next, number 10. Any renovating or remodeling cost incurred to put a building purchase in a condition stable for its intended use is as. Okay, nire-remodel mo siya. Ano yung keyword dito? Suitable for its intended use. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa siya nagagamit. So, yung cost na na-incur mo, anong tawag doon? In bringing the asset in its present condition, capitalizable. Tama? So, ano siya? Capital expenditure. Choice letter, bravo. Okay? Number 11. If the land acquired has a building that should be demolished, any amount received as salvage from the removal of the building should be. Anong ginagawa daw natin? Di ba dinededuct natin yung income from salvage materials? Tama? Ano yung income from salvage materials? So for example, may in-acquire kang land and building, pero hindi mo naman pala gagamitin yung building, gagawa ka ng new building. So i-demolish mo yung old building. Tama? So kung i-demolish mo, walang masa hindi, may mga masasalvage ka na, for example, yung lumang bakal. Tama? So yung lumang bakal, pwede mong ibenta. Yung lumang bakal, hindi natin yan kinakapitalize as cost. Nire-recognize natin yan as ano tawag doon? Nire-recognize natin yan as proceeds from sale of salvage material. Na in return, dahil hindi nga siya kinapitalize as cost of the building, binabawas mo siya sa building account mo. So, ang sagot dyan, alpha, credited to the building account. Okay, number 12. A company purchased land with the building on it and immediately tears down the building so that the land can be used for the construction of a plant. Which of the following should not be charged to the land? Land ang pinag-uusapan natin, land account. Okay, title examination, yes, cost of bringing the asset in present condition, hindi mo magagamit yung land for as long as meron ka ng titulo. Okay, gumastos ka ng surveying fees. Ano pa? Allocation of cost of payment to tenants to vacate premises. Yes, kasama siya. Okay? Bakit? Hindi mo naman magagamit yung land unless na napaalis mo na yung mga nagva-vacate doon, di ba? So, yung cost niya, kasama. Ito, C, property taxes accruing the period of plant construction. Ano pinag-uusapan natin dito? Land. Para saan yung property taxes? Plant construction. So, hindi siya para kay land. Okay? Choice letter C. Yan yung should not be charged. Okay? Letter D, tama. Cost for grading and clearing. So, hindi mo magagamit yung land for as long as na-clear mo na yung property. So, capitalizable siya as cost of the land. Okay? Number 13. Bianca Corporation, a closely held corporation, acquired a used machine by issuing 15,000 shares of its own stock. The stock has market value of 1.4 per share based on the recent sale of 100 shares. The machine was carried on the vendor's book at 12,000 and was determined to have fair market value of 17,000. What is the amount that the Bianca should report the machine on its books? Anong hierarchy natin dito? Anong priority natin? So, fair market value of the asset received. Okay? So, ano yung na-receive natin? Acquired a machine. So, yung machine. Fair market value no machine. Okay? So, 17,000 yun. Choice letter. Bravo. Okay, number 14. Which of the following is not a necessary characteristics for an item to be classified as property, plant, and equipment? Used in the operation? Yes naman. Okay? Not acquired for resale. Tama. Hindi mo siya ginamit para ibenta. Okay? Has a useful life for beyond 1 year. Tama rin yan. Kasi long-term asset yan. Subject to depreciation. Hindi. Bakit? Ang land ba dine-depreciate? Tama. So, hindi siya necessary. Okay? Subject to depreciation. Delta. Okay, number 15. Land was purchased to be used as site for the construction of a plant. A building on the property was sold and removed by the buyer so that the construction on the plant should begin. The proceeds from the sale of building, okay, should be, isa-isay natin, classified as other income? Hindi. Deducted from the cost of the building. Tama? Anong nire-record nating dyan? Debit, cash, credit, yung building. Tama? Okay tayo dyan Choice letter B. Okay? Plant assets may be properly include. Okay, isa-isay natin. Deposits on machinery not yet received. Deposit, nag-deposit ka daw ng machinery, hindi mo pa natatanggap. So, receivable yan. Tama? Hindi mo pa natatanggap pero nag-deposit ka na. Tama? Idle equipment awaiting sale. Siyempre, hindi siya part ng PPE mo Awaiting sale, pambenta, hindi siya panggamit sa production. Tama? So, ito, C. Land held for possible use as a future site. Kasama ba siya? Sipin mo mabuti. Okay? Pwede sana. Pero, sinabi dito, possible Tama? So, kung possible lang siya, wala kang probability na mapapasayo or i-acquire mo yung asset. Okay? Land held or i-acquire o gagamitin mo siya as plant site. Possible pa lang Tama? So, wala kang kasiguraduhan. Okay? Dapat ang word sana dyan, probable. Okay? Na magiging plant site. So, mas mataas yung kasiguraduhan mo na magiging plant site siya. Dito kasi possible lang. So, ang sagot, none of these. Choice letter, delta. Number 16. Okay, number 17. Accounting recognition should be given to some or all of the gain realized on non-monetary exchange of plant assets except where. Okay. So, dito, sabi nyo, maraming nagsasabi, ano bang pinagkaiba ng may commercial substance doon sa with commercial substance? Okay? Okay. So sa ang gusto lang sabihin ng may commercial substance, may ine-expect ka na cash flow. Okay? That will flow within your business. Pag nag-expect ka pala ng cash flow na papasok sa'yo, okay? So ibig sabihin, ibig sabihin malamang magre-recognize ka ng gain or loss. Okay. Tama tayo dyan, ha? So kung no commercial substance, hindi ka nag-expect ng cash flow. So meaning to say, wala kang ine-expect na gain or loss. Kaya nga 'di ba pag no commercial substance, carrying book value of the asset given up, yung nire-recognize natin sa book. 'Di ba? Kasi nga wala kang ine-expect na cash flow sa books mo or pumasok sa business mo, okay? So, kaya nga 'di ba pag may commercial substance, anong priority natin? Fair market value of the asset given up. Na eventually yung fair market value of the asset given up, binabangga natin doon sa carrying book value ng asset mo. Bakit mo kino-compare? Kasi nga nag-expect ka na mayroong cash flows na magfo-flow sa entity. Tama? So, isa-isahin natin. Except daw, the asset exchange are similar and additional cash paid. Okay? So, merong additional cash paid. Sa B, merong additional cash received, cash paid, cash received. So, magkakaroon ka generally ng flow sa business mo. Okay? The exchange transaction lacks commercial substance. Anong tanong sa problem na to or sa question na to? Accounting recognition should be given to some or all of the gain realized. So kung wala kang commercial substance, dapat wala kang gain. Tama? Kasi hindi ka nag-expect ng cash flow. Tama? So ulitin natin. Pag may commercial substance, nag-expect tayo ng cash flow. Kaya malamang sa hindi may gain or loss. Tama? Pag no commercial substance, hindi tayo nag-expect ng gain or loss. Tama? Okay. Gets mo yun, ha? Ang hinahanap dito, okay, incorrect statement or exception doon sa pagre-realize ng gain. So dito, the exchange transaction lacks commercial substance, hindi tayo nagre-recognize ng gain dyan. Tama? Kasi hindi tayo nag-expect ng cash flow pag lacks commercial substance. Okay tayo dyan. Number 18. For non-monetary exchange of plant assets, accounting recognition should not be given. Ano daw? Should not be given. So, ang best answer dyan is Charlie. Again, when the exchange lacks commercial substance. Wala nga commercial substance eh. So meaning to say, hindi ka magre-recognize ng gain. So it should not be given an accounting recognition. Okay? Lacks commercial substance, no gain. So yan yung best answer, Charlie. Number 19, when an entity recipient of a donated asset from other than a shareholder, the account credited may be an o other than shareholder. So, income account. Okay? Bravo. Okay. Number 20. Noun company and name word company exchange similar plots of land with fair value in excess of carrying amounts. Ano daw? Fair value in excess of carrying amount. So, malamang sa hindi, una mong isipin, mas mataas yung fair value sa carrying amount, may gain. Okay? In addition, noun receives cash less than 10% of total consideration received from name word to compensate for the difference in land values as a result of the exchange. Okay, so sa problem na to, sa question na to, the exchange lacks commercial substance. Meaning to say, hindi tayo magre-recognize ng gain nor loss delta. Okay? Number 21. Adverb company and LY company exchange similar trucks with fair values in excess of carrying amounts in exchange with commercial substance. So magre-recognize tayo ng gain or loss. Okay tayo dyan, ha? In addition, adverb paid LY to compensate for the difference in truck values as a consequence of the exchange. Adverb recognize. Okay, ano sabi dito? Meron kang fair value in excess of carrying amount. So meron kang gain. So alpha. Again, to the difference between the fair value and the carrying amount of the truck given up. Okay, number 22. In an exchange transaction with commercial substance, deadlock, standstill, company receive equipment with a fair value equal to the carrying amount of other assets. So malamang sa hindi, no gain nor no loss kasi equal yung fair value sa carrying amount given up. Deadlock also contributed as a result of the exchange. Deadlock recognized. Dahil nagbayad ka ng additional cash, so anong recognition nung binayad mo? So kabawasan sa'yo yun, di ba? So loss. A loss equal to the cash given up. Okay, with commercial substance. So magre-recognize tayo ng gain or loss. Okay tayo dyan. Number 23. Each company exchanged similar non-monetary assets with example company and no cash was exchanged. The carrying amount of the assets surrendered exceeded both the fair value of the asset received and examples carrying amount of that assets. Ano daw? Mas mataas yung carrying amount kaysa doon sa fair value. So malamang sa hindi, merong loss. Tama? Merong loss. Okay? E.g., assume has commercial substance. E di hanapin natin yung may loss. So either A or C. Okay? Okay. So ano ang i-recognize nating loss dyan? So yung difference between the carrying amount of the asset surrendered and the fair value of the asset it surrendered. Okay. Alpha. Number 24, adjective company and relating to company exchange assets with equal fair values. The retail price of the asset, okay. Non-monetary exchange na naman, okay. Non-monetary exchange na naman. So, equal fair values. The retail price of the asset that adjective gave up is less than the retail price of the asset received. What gain or loss should adjective company recognize on the non-monetary exchange? Okay. So, meron bang book value? Wala siyang sinabi. So, either whether it is a gain or loss. Tama? Walang sinabing book value eh. Ang binigay dito sa problem, per value, per value. Tama? Ang pinag-compare natin para sa loss or gain is yung fair value at fair market value. Tama? So, tingnan natin, isa-isahin natin. A gain or loss is not recognized. Mali. Bakit meron tayong ano dito eh? Ay walang sinabi kung may commercial substance or non-commercial substance. Okay. So kung silent ang problem, ano siya? With commercial substance. So mali yung letter A. Okay. Again, equal to the difference between the retail prices of the asset received and the asset forgone. Hindi yan yung pinagko-compare mo. Ang pinagko-compare mo, fair value and cost. Ito, again equal to the difference between the retail price and the cost of the asset received. Okay sana, kaya lang nagpamali dyan, asset received. Dapat asset given up. Kaya choice letter delta. Okay tayo dyan 24 delta. Number 25, theoretically, which of the following costs incurred in connection with the machine purchase for use in company's manufacturing operations would be capitalized. Okay, so insurance on machine while transit, ginastos mo bago ginastos mo in bringing the asset in its present condition. Testing and preparation, syempre, hindi mo magagamit unless na-test mo. Tama? So, ito ay capitalizable sa asset mo. Yes, yes, alpha. Number 26, which of the following is not an example of fixed assets? So, plant and machinery. Generally, part siya ng fixed asset mo. Alam mo na yan, di ba? So, land and building. Kasama ba siya? Land and building. Okay. Kasama ba siya? Oo naman, plant asset yan eh. Fixed asset yan eh. PPE yan eh. Okay, royalty. Ano naman yung royalty? Di siya kasama. Ang royalty kasi intangible asset yan. Okay, ano yung molds and dies? Okay? Molds and dies. Part ba siya ng PPE mo? Oo, ang molds and dies kasi ginagamit mo yan to shape a material, to shape a metal. Okay, so machine yan. Okay? Machine yan to shape or machine or tools yan to shape a metal. Okay, so fixed asset yan. So ito, so ginagamit sa production yung delta. So itong C, royalty, intangible asset. Okay? Choice letter, Charlie. Number 27. Wait lang. Discounts given for early payment of credit purchases of operation assets should be, okay, should be should be recorded as interest expense at purchase date. Hindi, sabi nga natin dyan, anong tawag doon? Kabawasan yan eh. Kabawasan yan sa cost ng asset mo. Tama? With regardless of taken or not. So anong best answer dyan? Deducted from the invoice price when determining the cost of the asset delta. Okay, number 28. Apportionment of the purchase price in a lump sum acquisition of different assets may be based on all of the following. Except, pag may lump sum purchase tayo, ano yung lump sum? For example, bumili ako ng property, may land at building. Generally sa accounting, dapat paghiwalayin mo yung cost ng land and building. Paano? Relative fair value. Letter B yun. Tama? So, paano pag... So, generally, ang tax assessment at appraised value, anong tawag doon? Ginagamit nating basihan yan. Tandaan mo, ginagamit nating basihan yan to determine fair value. Kung wala ka ng available na basis in fair value, anong pwede mo maging basis? E di yung tax assessment value, e di yung appraised value. Tama? So ito ay tumutukoy sa fair value, yung B, C, D. Okay? Relative fair values. Okay? So carrying amount, hindi yan fair value. Carrying amount nga yan yung naka-record sa books. Eh. So sagot, letter alpha. Okay, number 29. Which of the following is least likely to be classified in property, plant, and equipment? Land improvements, yes. Land, yes. Leasehold improvements, yes. Idle land. Kasama ba? Hindi. Dapat yung idle, dapat yung land, anong tawag doon? Land held for, pwedeng yung land held for future plant site kasama. Pero ito idle land, wala siyang sinabi kung saan gagamitin. Tama? So generally, ang recognition niyan, investment property. Okay, mapag-usapan na natin yan sa sa P2 natin, investment property. Okay, number 30, when land and building are acquired for a lump sum price and the building is demolished, the material salvaged from the building that were used in the construction of the building should be. Ginagawa natin dyan, diba dinededuct natin? So, hanapin natin yung deduct. Okay? Deducted from the cost of land and added to the cost of the building. Mali yun. Tama? Deducted siya eh. Okay? Added to the cost. Mali yan. Included as income from continuing operations. Hindi deduction nga sa ano yan eh. Di ba? Increase sa cash yung proceeds niya. Okay? Deducted sa cost of the building. Okay? Kaya credit building ito. Ignored when the demolition cost, net of actual sales proceed of salvage materials are capitalized as cost of the new building. Anong ginawa? Yung dineduct na daw doon sa demolition cost. Na kung saan yung demolition cost, part ng cost of the building. So, ang best answer dyan, alpha. Dineduct doon sa demolition cost. So, ang effect niyan, syempre, nabawasan din yung cost ng property mo o ng building mo. Choice letter, alpha. So, number 31, pronoun, exchange similar non-monetary assets with substitute for noun company. No cash was exchanged. The carrying amount of the asset surrendered by pronoun company exceeded both the fair value and the fair value of the asset received and substitute for noun company's carrying amount of the asset. Pronoun company should recognize the difference between the carrying of amount of the asset surrendered and ano yung pinagko-compare natin? Fair value of the asset received as a loss. Alpha. Okay. Number 32. IE company recently purchased the That Is Hotel and the land on which it is located. The plans are to demolish the That Is Hotel and to build a new luxury hotel on the site. IE company should account for the total purchase cost of the That Is Hotel as follows. Okay? As follows. Capitalize. Anong tinatanong dito? Total purchase cost of the land. So ano yan? Lump sum acquisition. Anong ginagawa natin sa lump sum acquisition? Ina-allocate natin. Tama? Using relative sales value. Charlie. Allocate between the land that is held, then charge the allocated cost of that is held building to loss. Okay? Bakit loss? Kasi di ba generally pag old building, okay? Yung old building, di mo na magagamit kasi gagawa ka ng new building eh. Dito sa problem na to, gagawa ka ng new building eh. Tama? So anong recognition ng old building? Loss na. Bakit? Gumastos ako eh, pero hindi ko naman gagamitin. Nakuha mo ko? Gumastos ako, pero hindi ko naman gagamitin. I-demolish ko na siya kaagad eh. Tama? So recognize mo as a loss. Nagets mo yung concept na yun. Okay, number 33. What is the general principle of capitalizing cost to the property, plant, and equipment? So, yung favorite na word natin, cost in bringing the asset in its present condition. Okay? Delta. Delta. Favorite word natin yan. So, magagamit mo rin siya sa inventory mo. Sa inventory, lahat ng capitalizable cost, ang capitalizable cost of inventory, yung cost of bringing the asset in its present condition. Okay? So, number 34. The amount of non-refundable sales tax paid on the purchase of machinery should be debited to machinery account. Okay, kasi ang non-refundable taxes should, anong tawag doon, should be part of the cost of the PPE mo. Okay? So part siya ng machinery account. Okay? Paano pag refundable? Tama, refundable taxes kasama hindi. Ang requirement lang na standards non-refundable taxes. Okay, number 35. Discounts available for early payment of liabilities on purchases of operational assets should. Oh, anong ginagawa natin dito? 'Di ba hindi natin sinasama as part of cost? Ang ginagawa natin, dinideduct. O, 'di ba? So hanapin natin yung word na dinideduct siya. Be capitalized, mali. Be recorded and reported as contra account to the related liability account. Hindi, dinideduct natin siya kaagad. Hindi na tayo nagpre-prepare ng contra asset. Okay? So, not be capitalized as the cost of the asset. Tama to. Kasi hindi mo kayo na-capitalize, dinideduct mo siya eh. Tama. Be given no recognition. Nire-recognize natin eh. Kabawasan nga lang doon sa cost ng PPE ko. Okay, number 36. Assets received in donation from other than government should. Okay. Other than government. Okay. Be depreciated based on the market value at the time of donation. Alpha tayo dyan. Be depreciated on the book, should not be depreciated. Be expensed upon receipt. Mga maling statement niya. Dine-depreciate natin siya kasi nga naka-receive ka ng asset, okay? Na long-term asset, so depreciated. Alpha. Number 37, acoustic company needed a new warehouse and a contractor quoted the 5 million price to construct it. Acoustic believed it could build the warehouse for a 4,300,000 and decided to use company employees to build it. The final construction cost incurred by Acoustic was 4,800,000, but the asset was recorded at 5 million. What principle is violation of? Okay. So, anong nangyari? The final construction cost was for 8. Pero ni-record mo, 5 million. Anong bina-violate mo dyan? Cost principle. So, dapat ang cost ko for 80. Pero ni-record mo, 5 million. Historical cost concept tayo dyan. Dapat kung ano yung historical cost mo, yun yung naka-record sa books. Okay? Alpha, cost principle. Okay? Ano yung separate entity? Yung separate entity, na pag-usapan nyo na yan sa CFAS mo, malamang, okay, separate entity, dapat yung anong tawag doon, yung records mo as individual is separate doon sa records mo sa business. Tama? So kung may anong tawag doon? So kung business related siya, okay, yung mga transaction mo dapat naka-report sa libro ng business, hindi naka-report sa libro mo as personal. Okay? So separate entity yan. So matching principle, ano yun? No revenue should be recognized unless, okay? Anong tawag doon? Matching principle, no revenue should be recognized unless wait lang, nawawala ako. Okay? No revenue unless you will recognize the related costs. Okay? Cost principle. So parang ganito, hindi ka magre-recognize ng sales revenue unless na mag-recognize ka din ng cost of goods sold. Okay? No revenue unless magre-recognize ka ng expense. Ano yung cost of goods sold? Dati kasi inventory account siya. Okay? Dahil ibebenta mo na siya, i-recognize mo na siya as cost of goods sold from anong tawag doon? From balance sheet, yung inventory naka-record sa balance sheet, magiging expense na siya as cost of goods sold doon sa income statement mo. So, hindi ka magre-recognize ng revenue unless i-recognize mo yung related cost na nag-result sa sale mo. Okay? Okay, yung ginastos mo bago ka mag-recognize ng revenue. So, record mo yung expense and the revenue. Matching principle. Okay. So ano yung full disclosure principle? Simple lang, from the word itself, full disclosure, magre-record ka sa books, walang labis, walang kulang, walang biases, fully disclosed. Okay? Sorry, hindi ako mahilig kasing hindi ako mahilig mag-memorize ng definition. Ang tinitignan ko agad kung anong gusto niyang sabihin. Okay? Kaya hindi ako mahilig, huwag mo akong asahan doon sa word per word, kabisado ko yung definition. Basta ang ma-share ko sa'yo, ano yung tinutukoy doon sa definition. Okay? So, ganon. sorry na. Okay, number 38. Which of the following should not be classified as property, plant, and equipment? Isa-isayin natin. Building use. Oo. Property, plant, and equipment. Land use in ordinary business operations. Okay. Kasama din siya. Ginamit mo sa operations. Hindi naman siya pambenta. Okay? A truck held for resale. Mali ito. Pambenta to. Hindi mo ginamit sa operations. Tama, Charlie. Okay, number 39. A characteristic of property, plant, and equipment is that it is intangible, used in the operations. Ito kagad. Bravo. Held for sale, hindi. Inventory na yan. Not currently used in the business but held for future use. Okay? So, ang best answer dyan, bravo. Number 40, on November 1, 2010, a company purchased a new machine that it does not have to pay for until November 1, 2012. The total payment on November 1, 2012 will include both principal and interest. Assuming interest at 10% rate, the cost of the machine would be the total payment multiplied by what time value of money? Concept. Present value dyan. Pero one-time payment lang. So, anong gagamitan nating present value factor? Present value of 1 pesos. Sir, bakit? Ano po yung present value of annuity? Pag meron kang regular payments or regular equal payments, yan ang gagamitin mo. Pero kasi dito, minsanan yung bayadan November 1, 2012. Tama? So, hindi siya equal payments on a yearly basis. So, hindi ka magpe-present value of annuity. Ang gagamitin mo, present value of 1. One-time payment lang kasi. Okay? So, number 41. Sting's company recently purchased an old building and the land on which it is located. The old building will be demolished at a net cost of 10,000. A new building will be built on the site. The demolition should be, alam na natin yan, capitalized as the cost of the new building. Gagamitin mo siya sa anong tawag doon, hindi ka makakapag-construct ng new building unless i-demolish mo siya. So part siya ng cost of the building. So dyan lang tayo nagtatapos. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig. God bless for your P1 examinations. Thank you, guys.